program and hopefully cleared up any questions. And hopefully keep it really, really simple. But we're going to start with recognition first. Rachel John Stoney, whenever you're ready.
All right, congrats to Jessica leading our team with 14 points so far this month. That's 7 people. Oh, so Success Club points. Every time that you help a new customer get set up with ideally a challenge pack or Shakeology, something like Shakeology on Home Direct, you get 2 points. Goal is to at least help 3 new people each month so that your product is getting paid for and you're earning some additional income. Also, congrats to Brooke at 9 points and Angela and Jackie, who have also locked in Success Club 5 so far for the month. Lots of people on the board and plenty of time left to help people get started this month. All right, that's all I have.
Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen so we can show you all things preferred customer. Now don't worry, we'll be sharing these slides, so don't feel like you have to take notes because we will have it for you to see. Okay, can you see what's going on with my computer? Can you guys see? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so the Preferred Customer Program launched August 6th, which was on Friday. So we're going to quickly go over what that means to you. Additionally, just so you know how to be resourceful and find additional training on this, if you go to the Beachbody Champions page on Facebook, they have a ton of training in there, as well as the Coach Online office. I personally love the Beachbody Champions page. It has a ton of information. If you're ever wondering what's happening, go pop in there because it is a very well-run group and page on Facebook for you to know about. So different account types. We already know we have customers. We're just going to, for the sake of it, quickly go over each different account types. So a customer is just somebody who comes in and pays full price. They have no monthly fees, but they also don't get any discounts. Just somebody who signs up as a customer, going to pay full price, going to join you. Then we have coaches, which we know that is us. We get 25% off all products that we purchase on our own. We pay a $15.95 monthly fee to not only help us get the discount, but also that goes into our website where people can go in. We don't have to stock inventory. We don't have to handle shipping and handling. It's all done for us. The best $15.95 I pay because I don't have to deal with any of the headache and stress that business owners have to deal with. We also have access to early VIP access programs, and then we're eligible for all the business perks such as, you know, the Success Club rewards, the trips, the commissions, and then we're also, coaches are placed in our genealogy. So if you go to genealogy, you can see coaches on your right leg and your left leg. Now, in between there, between a customer and a coach is what we have our preferred customer. So here's what that looks like. They also get 25% off any of their products. They're also going to pay a $15.95 monthly fee. In my eyes, I look at it as like a Costco membership or my Amazon Prime membership. I'm going to get better rates. I'm going to get better shipping deals. That's what they're paying for when they get the monthly membership. They also get to have access to the early VIP programs. They are placed in your genealogy, so they do help count for your rank purposes. However, they don't have access to their own personal website, so they can't send anyone a link to order. They cannot earn commissions. They can't have customers, and they can't sign up any coaches. Okay, so that is in a nutshell the difference between the different account types.
So for any of your people who have ever, wanted the discount but were nervous to put in their social security card, this is really like where this kind of came from, is having those people who wanted to have the preference and kind of that special treatment, the early emails, the VIP access, but didn't want to run a business, or maybe started with a business and then decided, you know what, this isn't for me, but want to continue with the discount, this space is created for that. So that's why you can kind of look at this graph and see which membership is right for maybe your current customers, your past customers, your newbies that you're signing up. You can kind of tell where you want to put them. So if they want the support from the personal coach, which benefit is going to give them the best option, you can kind of see this here. But basically, the only option that requires them to have a social security number and a tax ID number is going to put them in a coach. And if they are somebody who has the potential to want to earn commission, even if they're somebody, for this last group that I put in, I learned from I took that tip from the National Wake Up Call, and I gave them the opportunity and said, hey, if you really want to be accountable for these 90 days, reach out to people. If you have a friend or a coworker or somebody that you see on a regular basis and you want them to do this with you, they can sign up with you. You can throw them in the group. They'll still get the same coaching, but you can help hold them accountable, which will keep you accountable. That gives them kind of a taste, but they can earn commission. A preferred customer cannot do that. So if you think you have somebody who has the potential of coaching, you can leave that door open and just kind of play with it. Don't give yourself too much pressure. You'll kind of figure out what's the best option for you and your clients. But 99% of the time, it's going to make the most sense to sign your customers up when they're signing up with the challenge pack, to sign them up as a preferred customer. It'll save them the most money. It'll give them discounted shipping. And if they're not yet ready to build a business, or maybe they don't even know there is a business, it's not taking away their opportunity to earn Success Starter. And that's a big deal.
All right, and this is just a very quick, I know a lot of us are visual learners. Emerald, if you're not yet an Emerald on this call, you will hear us talk about get yourself to Emerald as soon as possible until we're blue in the face. But now we have some other options on how to do that. So before, in order to become Emerald, you have a coach on one leg and a coach on the other. Boom, you're Emerald. Now they could actually just be two preferred customers. Again, people who may not ever actively want to coach, but love our products, our Shakeology users. They are using collagen, they're doing beach bars, they're doing Energize, maybe they're doing Boost. They love the products and want to save. You can sign up two preferred customers and boom, you're Emerald. Or it can be a combination of both, a preferred customer and then a coach who actually wants to be an affiliate, who actually wants to earn commissions, and who wants to sign people up as customers. Just wanted you to see that. If anyone's not yet enrolled on our team, but you are on this call, we want you to get there as soon as possible, and here are some options in how to do it.
So everyone has the opportunity to rank advance their little booties off in the next couple of months. This is a huge, huge opportunity for your personal business, as well as a huge opportunity for your customers. So everybody on this call should be diamond ASAPO, because you have such an opportunity here. So that's a huge piece. But now looking at the volume, now we're going to graze through this, but again, if it's confusing, don't let it overwhelm you, because depending on where you are in your business, this may not have made sense in the first place. So just so you know, there's a couple different ways you look at volume. Volume is what's generated in your business. That's how your team cycle bonus is paid each week. So when we talk about passive income, we are talking about volume. So that's kind of just to help equate that. Personal volume is your personal orders. So when I order my Shakeology and my collagen and my 45 other things every month, that is my personal volume. And then your personal volume also includes your customer orders. So my customer orders that are new customers coming into me from the last month, and then all of my residual orders from customers as well. So any customers that are still continuing on Shakeology or Energize, or they purchase a 3-day refresh, all of that counts as personal volume. Any customer orders and personal orders. Now, when you're looking at EV, earning volume, that number only comes from customers and preferred customers. It does not include yourself. So in order to see that number on your coach scale, you have to have 50 EV every 5 weeks. Again, don't let this overwhelm you. If it's something that applies to your business, we're going to let you know, and you're only really going to be able to figure it out once you start diving into your online office, and we're going to show you some visuals of that. And then, of course, team volume. Team volume is from your downline. So your coach downline and preferred customers count as that as well. Because I think the big piece you need to be aware of, a regular customer, if they order Shakeology every single month, you're getting paid commission every single month. You're getting paid commission in dollars. As a preferred customers, you're going to get paid out like they are a coach, the same way as if they were a discount coach, meaning you get paid out in volume, which shows up in your team volume dollars. Hopefully that is not confusing. So traditional customer, you're paid out in dollar commissions. A preferred customer or coach or anything that happens in your downline gets paid out in volume, which shows up in your team volume dollars. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay.
All right, and just to kind of show you where to look at this, and again, if you're not yet an Emerald, the volume stuff doesn't apply to you, okay? Why Emerald is important, you can go back and watch any of the Become an Emerald calls, but you are missing out on team volume and earning potential. But, okay, so for those of us that are actual Emeralds, I'm pretty sure it's most of us in here, this is where you can find those volumes so you know where you qualify. So if you go to, in your Coach Online office, one of the tabs is Monitor My Business, and one of the additional drop downs is Personally Sponsored Coaches. You can go in here and say, okay, is a coach requirement met? Meaning they have that 50 volume that they need. It'll be a check mark there or an X if they don't have it. When the activity requirement needs to be met. So they'll have an actual date of when they have to have at least that 50 EV in that 5 rolling week period. And then you'll also see their paid rank and their projected EV. Again, projected EV is from customers there, right there. So again, this is just a quick overview of where you can see it. Again, like Jessica said, playing around in your Coach Online office and getting accustomed to this is going to help you see it better and be able to understand how it affects you and your business. And then this is just a volume report. If you're not looking, if you're an Emerald coach, I encourage you to be looking at your volume every week, right? Because we know on Thursdays, that's when we get our paid out on commissions and our team cycle bonus, like Jessica was talking about. If you go to your volume report, you'll be able to see total PV, total EV, and then your team volume, which is your left leg and your right leg. And that team volume is what we use for team cycle bonus. That's what's going to show up as a line item on your income report. Team cycle bonus, that's from your left leg volume and your right leg volume of team volume. Again, it's a lot of volume. I know it's like your head spinning. There's so many words. But as you grow and as you are an Emerald and above, this will make sense. But really what you need to be looking at as Emerald above is that team volume, what that piece looks like. Okay, so coach account details. To keep coach status, you have to make sure that every 6 months from the date of your enrollment, you are either enrolling a coach or preferred customer, or you are having at least one sell, which could be brand new or can be residual customers, generating that personal volume from either customer or preferred customer. If this activity is not met, the coach account will then be reclassified to preferred customer, meaning they'll no longer be able to earn commissions or team cycle bonus, okay? They made this happen. I think this is a great thing because we've had coaches in the past that have like signed up coaches on their team, and then they've just kind of pieced out and left their coaches hanging. And that's a terrible way to be. Yet they're still earning team cycle bonus. They're still earning some commissions coming through. And so this is just a more fair way to be like, if you're not actively growing a business by enrolling coaches or preferred customers, or even having sales come through your account, you've lost that ability to earn commission. And I think this is a very fair way to do it. I'm excited to see them do that. Now, in order to be paid that team cycle bonus, where I just talked about your left leg and your right leg volume, it happens weekly, or matching bonuses. We get matching bonuses based on the success of our team, and then quarterly bonuses that happen at the Star Diamond ranks. You have to be a current paid rank of Emerald or higher at the end of the bonus week. So that's Wednesday night by 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. You got to be an Emerald or higher. You have to maintain 50 PV. Remember, PV is my personal orders along with my customer orders. I have to have at least 50 PV within the 5-week period. And then in order to earn the Star Diamond bonus ranks, you have to maintain that 50 EV within the 5 weeks. If you are actively building your business, you will have no issue with this. Let me just say that. This is more so for the coaches, like I said, that have signed up and that maybe were active at one time. They created a team and then they kind of fell off and decided coaching isn't for them, which is fine, but they were still kind of like earning money and commissions. And this is a way to like make it more fair that you're not an active coach in this network unless you're really generating volume and bringing on customers and serving those customers as well. So again, I know it's a lot. You'll get access to these slides, but if you're on this team call and you're actively building your business, you will meet those requirements with ease.
Okay, so what if they are downgraded from a coach to a preferred customer? So all the coaches and the customers, so if they already have, like, if somebody gets downgraded, let's say that's in your downline, anybody that fell underneath them that they were coaching would then roll up to you. If they decide to become a coach again, those people will be placed back with them. And again, until this starts to really happen, which is going to be mid-September, it's going to be funky to see how the rollout actually takes place. Because then let's say you've already established a relationship with said customer client, we'll have to kind of play with that and see what happens. But if you have someone in your downline, how it would impact you is if they were moved automatically down to preferred customer, then their people would roll up and you would become their coach. You will get an email saying these people have now become underneath you. And then you would have the opportunity, and you should reach out to them and invite them into your group. However, we're going to have to really play with it and see how it actually happens, because you can sign back up as a coach if you decide to. Now, if you want to switch coaches as a preferred customer, it is the same rule as it is now. So if a discount coach, a coach, or a preferred customer wants to switch sponsors, it's a 6-month rule. You can cancel and sign right back up with the same coach, but in order to switch sponsors, you still have a 6-month waiting period for a preferred customer or a coach. Do they count for rank? Absolutely. We talked about that. That is where I see the biggest opportunity, is that you can grow your rank faster, which means you can grow your team cycle bonus faster, which means you can gain that momentum faster, because you can hit those ranks at such a faster pace because you don't have anything holding you back. And that's going to open a lot of doors and a lot of opportunity for you. And then can you move them? It's going to be the same rules as the coach account. So it used to be a 5-day waiting period. If you have not caught on to the fact that it is now a 10-day period where you can move placement, you can move anybody in your organization within 10 days of them signing up, whether they're a preferred customer or a coach, and you can move them around to where you want to place them. But once they're in that spot after 10 days, they are stuck. So always make sure that you double check that on graphical genealogy, because people get placed in funky places accidentally somewhere because of technology. I'm seeing questions.
I can't see questions. Can we answer them at the end? Because I can't help with the questions. Or can you see them?
Yeah. Let me read it real quick. I've had something like this happen. They just told me the coach ID. Wait, hold on. Let me, just in case it refers to this, we can try to keep up with it. Hold on. So it's hard to figure out. I didn't have, if you're trying to switch somebody around who's coach ID, you can see it. So you can see it in your sponsorship drill down. Is that what you mean, Crystal? But if a preferred customer signs up, their ID will remain the same, whether they stay a preferred customer or become a coach. But if someone rolls up to you, let's say a preferred customer rolls up to you, or a discount coach rolls up to you, it automatically impacts your rank, which I think is what you're asking, Marissa. Yes, correct. So if somebody rolls up to you and gets canceled, those people will impact your rank if they're active. Okay, moving on.
Okay, and then this is just how to enroll a PC, a preferred customer coach. It's the same situation, right? In the share cart process, you can add, we used to have just customer coach. Now you can choose the option of preferred customer. Now, coaches, when they sign up, they get that $39.95 sign up fee waived. with a challenge pack or completion pack purchase. Preferred customers will pay the $15.95 month one fee at checkout. Okay, so that's important to know. If they're signing up as a coach with the challenge pack, completion pack, that business fee is waived. If they're signing up a preferred customer, they're going to have to pay that $15.95 month fee at checkout. If they're not getting the pack, if they're not getting the pack. If they are, then that 1 month PC is waived. Basically, anytime you get a challenge pack or completion pack, those fees are waived. Most people sign up that way because it's the best bang for your buck. It's a total solution. But let's say they didn't sign up with that, then they would have to pay that fee. Now, here is something that is very important that you need to know. The only time that sign up fee will be waived is in the first 31 days of a challenge pack or completion pack purchase as a customer. It used to be if they have ever bought a challenge pack ever in their lifetime and decided, hey, I want to be a coach now, they could get that fee waived. That used to be it. But now they only have 31 days from when they signed up. So if you have somebody that wants to just sign up as a customer, that's fine. But before their next shipment goes out, before 31 days go up, that's when you should offer them, hey, do you want to sign up to be a preferred customer to get that fee waived? Okay, that's really kind of a big change that most of us haven't been used to. So I want to make sure that you're doing that as well. And again, just within that 31 days, that they'll get that reimbursement to them there.
And we will work on some example emails that you can send out to your customers within the first month so that you've got some verbiage that feels like you have something to work off if you have that situation. So like, for instance, this just took place on August. If you have anybody that signed up in July, you'll be able to go back and give them that opportunity to upgrade to a preferred customer before they lose that window. And then other changes to remember, along with active coach status, rank requirement of 50 PV every week. If you are enrolled or above, you must maintain 50 EV every week. And again, EV just includes your customers and your preferred customers, does not include yourself. But again, you'll start seeing it when you see your downline office. And if you are a working coach who is hitting Success Club monthly, none of this will even be a blip on your radar, but it is good for you to know. And then you must enroll one new coach or preferred customer or have a sale every 6 months in order to keep the coach status. If you're downgraded, you will lose all your customers and coaches. Caveat: if you are a lifetime diamond or above, this will not happen to you. Lifetime diamonds and above will not be downgraded to preferred customers at any point. Lifetime challenge pack customer to coach waivers are going away and will be within the 31 days of purchase, which we just talked about. And then preferred customers cannot switch coaches without canceling and waiting 6 months and signing up with someone else. Okay, I think that's the last slide. We may be able to open it. Correct.
No,
a lifetime diamond could opt to go to a preferred customer, but they would have to choose it. It will not happen like automatically as it will diamond and below, or under diamond, I should say. Okay, next.
Okay, this is important to know too. Can we get Success Club points on a preferred customer after they initially sign up? No. So just like we don't earn Success Club points when coaches re-up either Beach Body On Demand with a challenge pack, preferred customers, if they buy a new challenge pack or they want a completion pack, we don't earn additional Success Club points. So again, preferred customer, treat them just like a coach would in that instance. Do we get the fast start bonus of 100 with preferred customers too? Yes. And then do we earn a commission from our PC's orders? No. So again, when you think preferred customer, think coach. We never earn commission on coaches, ever. The only thing that we earn is the volume and the ability to earn team cycle bonus on the volume. Okay, that's a good thing. I love the fact that I don't earn commission from my coaches. I think that's a great thing. Now, important dates to remember. And again, as this rolls out, we'll start to see the effects of it. But September 15th is the end of the bonus week when a coach must have the first 50 EV to be eligible for Team Cycle bonus. So they're giving you a little while to get your mind wrapped around the PV, the EV, the TV, but that is going to have to start accruing. It'll start accruing. It already started accruing this past week, but they need to at least have that 50 EV from customers and preferred customers by September 15th in order to earn a Team Cycle bonus. Again, if you're on this team, you're a working coach, you have customers and customers orders coming through, you're good to go. Okay. October 7th is when the first reclassification will start happening if that minimum coach activity requirement isn't met. So again, every 6 months, a coach needs to have at least one coach or preferred customer enrollment, or they need to have a purchase from a customer or preferred customer that generates enough volume in order to maintain that coach account. Again, not too big of an issue for any of us in here, but if you have coaches in your downline that have maybe are actively building the business and they're classified as a coach, if they're not enrolling a customer or a preferred customer, or they don't have any sales coming in, they will be reclassified to that preferred customer from that coach. Okay. Again, we'll have the PDF, we'll upload it into the event page so that you can come back and refer back to this so that you know all the answers and all the dates. We wanted you to be aware of that. And then finally, one thing that we recommend you do, and this is it, and then we'll open up to more questions, send out a customer email. We're going to be drafting up an email that we're going to send our coaches. Like I have a lot of people who are signed up as coaches, really discount coaches, that will most likely be preferred customers. So I want to let them know, hey, here's your option, here's what that looks like. And then if you would like, I think this is a great option too, is set up a VIP bod group for those preferred customers. In my idea, I think a preferred customer is somebody who is going to get the VIP treatment, right? There's somebody who is probably a user of all of the products on a monthly basis. They bleed Beachbody Blue. They want to get the new programs when it comes out. So in my mind, they should be treated like VIP versus I have some customers who come in, maybe ordered a purchase, maybe got Beachbody on demand, and they're in my VIP fit crew, but looks a little bit different. They're going to get a little different coaching from me in that respect, depending on where they are. So we will be sending out more information about the customer email. If any of you have generated a customer email that you feel like is working really well, feel free to share it. We'd be happy to see what you're saying. I think together as a team, we have some really great leaders on here. So we'd love to see what you're doing or how you're talking to your current customers and coaches on your team. All right, that is it. I'm going to go ahead and stop share and see if there's any other questions that we have.
So question on, will they get an email if they're being downgraded to preferred customer? They will get an email. I'm assuming that they'll and Rachel Raquel, you may know the answer to this. I'm assuming they're also going to get warning emails like, hey, you've not been active in X amount of time. Within 30 days, your account will be moved or downgraded or switched over. So there's probably going to be tons of communication. But they will for sure get an email once it's finalized, as will you. You will get an email saying these people have been, their rank, so to speak, has been adjusted from coach to preferred customer. But they will probably get lots of, they did, Marissa said they did send warning emails, which I imagine that they will continue, they over communicate. So I have no doubt that all of your customers are going to see these emails, which is why it would be a good idea for them to get a message or email from you, letting them know what's happening. Like, hey, you probably got an email, or you may get an email saying this, here's what's happening. No big deal. It's going to be the same thing for you. You're still going to get the discount, yada, yada. If you have any desire to work the business or earn commission, let me know, and we can keep you as a coach status, and I can get you into some coach training, or you can kind of take the conversation from there.
Any other?
Oh, Marcia was saying that was the two direct sales. Okay, got it. Okay, any other questions?
I'm actually really, really excited about this. This is something that I've wanted them to do for a while now, so I'm excited to see it happen. I think it's the most fair way to do it, and really reward the coaches who are actively building a business, and that they should be the ones earning commission. But I also think on the flip side, it is a great opportunity, like Jessica said, to rank up. Those people I have people that are like lifers on Shakeology and have been paying full price for the longest time, which that's fine. They didn't want to sign up. The idea of coach scared them, or they didn't want to give their social security, and that is totally fine. Completely understand. But this is just such an awesome way for people to benefit from the discount without being overwhelmed by the coach status. And it's a win-win. They get the discount, and it also helps us towards our rank as well. And if they ever decide, hey, you know what, I want to be a coach, then they can transfer to coach. Then they start month 1 and they can become a success starter. I always think about like Rachel Johnstone and Angela Waters. You guys were signed up as what was technically a preferred customer. So you started coaching earlier, but then when you later decided to become an active coach, but since you had already been signed up as a coach, you missed your opportunity to be a success starter. So I think this is just such an awesome opportunity for people who do get in, who learn, who get great results, and then decide, hey, I want to do this too, and they still have the option to earn that recognition and rewards. So this is going to be great for everyone.
Hey,
so Brooke says, if my husband account has no customers, I need to push something over there. Yes, if you have a spouse account that you want to be able to maintain as an actual working income producing business center, then you want to make sure that you have a customer or preferred customer or coach over there underneath them. So you need to have something happening under that account to show that it's an active working business so that you can keep it as an income producer.
2 things about that. If you have him lock, and this applies for a lot of people, especially if you're a newer coach and you have your spouse signed up, but they're not an Emerald yet. For most of us on our team, getting our spouse to Emerald is like part of your diamond roadmap. Once you have them signed up, like let's say hypothetically that Brooke's husband gets downgraded to a preferred customer, he's still locked in that place in her genealogy. He's still at the top. If he was one of the first coaches you signed up, he's still at the top of that, and he can change back to coach at any time. And anybody or anyone that you have, when you have your spouse account signed up, if you have someone, this is what we typically recommend. If you have somebody that really says, hey, I just want BOD, I'm not going to sign up with the challenge pack, and you are an active Emerald coach, meaning you can earn volume, sign that BOD customer who is not going to generate any Success Club points for you, sign them up under your spouse, and that will help. That will get them their EV requirement too. Yeah, and if your spouse is a lifetime diamond, they will not drop down to PC.
This is a great question by Marissa. I might have missed this, but if you get downgraded to a preferred customer and want to get back to active coaching, do you have to pay the fee again? I'm going to be honest, I don't know the answer to that. Does anybody else?
Because the $40 fee?
Yeah.
I imagine I don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer to that. We can do some research, but that is a very good question, Marissa. I'm not quite sure of the answer, but we'll figure it out.
I also don't know the answer to the email thing. I was searching on the round table just now, and there's so many questions. It's hard to filter through them.
Okay, I have one just to be clear. You can get people over to PC if they've signed up in the last 30 days. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay,
so
but
not
the
last 31 days, a challenger completion pack. They can sign up, pay that $15.95 fee to sign up as a preferred customer, but they'll get reimbursed if it's been within 31 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
So this will be definitely like a moving, evolving thing as we learn, because it's kind of just very super. Has anybody signed up their first preferred customer yet? Oh, Marissa, you did? Good. Awesome. You win the prize. But as we kind of evolve and roll through this, feel free to post within Team VIP. Like if you have a message that you feel like is working, or you feel like you've got a question, I can promise you if you have a question, somebody else has a question, and we will do our best to filter through and find the correct answer.
Leah, yep.
Yes, you still send a share card. There's a tab that will say preferred customer, just like you have coach. Right now you have customer coach. You'll have a tab for preferred customer.
And it's the same form for the reimbursement that we used before? Or
I'm not sure of that. I always just look in the FAQ Every
Okay.
time I need to use that form, I like look because I feel like the form site changes. But yeah, you can look in the FAQs for that. The reimbursement for a coach, if they go from customer wanting to sign up as a coach, they pay that $39.95, and then the reimbursement, they get reimbursed that amount. If they're going from a customer to preferred customer, the sign up is $15.95, and they'll get reimbursed the $15.95.
Aaron asked
Aaron, this is a great point from Aaron. This may be a question for some people. So I'm scared to switch all of my faithful Shakeology users, I'm assuming these are customers, over to preferred customer because you said I'd no longer get paid for their orders. That is not correct. It is. So you have to just change the frame. If you're building a business, you're still getting paid for it. If you're just a coach so that you can make retail commission and you're not looking to build a long-term business, then keeping customers is totally fine. Twofold. Number one, if they are my long-term faithful customers, I want to treat them the way that I would want to be treated, which is getting the best possible discount on my situation, the best possible outcome. So I always think of that. Number two, when you are adding people as preferred customers, the same way we were doing discount coaches, you're building volume, which volume builds your team cycle bonus, which team cycle bonus is the number that you want to grow. That's how you get paid out in dollars. And that is the team cycle bonus is what you want to grow. The amount that I make in retail versus team cycle bonus, and I can tell you that Raquel and Rachel would totally agree. I'm not even going to ask them because it's true. I literally make probably 98% of my income from team cycle bonus and probably 2% from retail. So
However, I just want to say there's a caveat to this. One, we have an album in Team VIP that says, show me the money. There's some videos in there. There's some like breakdowns of income. I want you to know it is a long-term vision. So like Jessica said, if you are in this to build a business that will reward you in passive income, meaning I don't have to be slinging challenge packs or selling Shakeology every week. I'm going to build a team, and that's where the bulk of my income is going to come from. But it doesn't happen overnight. In the beginning, it's a $14 team cycle bonus. And you're like, well, that's shitty. I could have made $30 on Shakeology. But that's a short-term vision, okay? It starts at 14, and then maybe next week it's 28, and then it's 56, and then it grows as you continue to grow your business. Now, if you don't have that long-term vision to want to earn passive income, cool. Keep your customers and earn retail commission. But I just want you to know it is a short-term sacrifice for long-term gain, okay? I could go on about this forever, but I definitely want you to check out the album, Show Me the Money and Team VIP. We'll really break it down. But like Jessica said, long-term, 98% of our income is through building a team and team cycle bonus. That passive income is where it's at.
Yes. And if you want to be building if you're like, I would love to be earning 4 figures a week, I'll just say, if you would like to be earning if you're like, that would be cool, you need 2-star. You need to be a 2-star diamond coach, or you need to be hitting Success Club 200 every month, something like that. So your rank, everyone that wants to build their income should have rank goals, and Emerald to unlock your team cycle bonus, and then everything else, Ruby, Diamond, 1-star, all of that is just on the way to 2-star Diamond. And that's where any coach who's a 2-star Diamond will say that's where the income game changes. And having preferred customers is going to be a big part of building not only your own structure, but also your coaches who are Diamond coaches that help you get there. So preferred customer, as both Raquel and Jessica said, that's what's going to help you build that foundation to your business to have that big residual income.
Okay, we're going to close it out since we're a little over time, and I know it's just kind of confusing, but as we start moving through it, we'll get questions answered. But bottom line, huge opportunity. The best way to learn is to take action. That's the only way to learn, is to start doing it. And then it just makes all the sense. But now you've heard the things, the seeds have been planted. So when you go through it, hopefully it'll make a tiny bit more sense. Have the most amazing day. I loved seeing all the 90-day groups starting today. I'm so excited for everybody. I hope all the energy is lifted. I hope your clients have the most amazing experience. And I hope you change your world. Have a great day. See you on the social. Bye.